What's up guys, it is Bucket Mouth Bass back here again today, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Bass Pro Shops Bionic Blade Rod. And today's review video is going to be a little bit different than what I've done here on this channel before. If you like this kind of video, please let me know by leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button down below. But if you don't like this video, you can let me know by hitting the little thumbs down icon below the video. Alright, so how today's video is going to work is I'm going to break down this rod into 6 different subcategories. The categories being first affordability, then durability, then appearance, castability, comfort, sensitivity. Then I'm going to give it an overall score, and I'm going to mention the little extra features that are on this actual rod itself. And at the end of each subcategory, I'm going to give a score ranging from 1 to 10, obviously 1 being complete trash and 10 being the best of the best. So first, the affordability of this rod itself. It does retail at full price for $80, but I picked it up on sale for $50. So the $80 price range, it's probably a little bit too much for me to actually go buy this rod. That's why I picked it up on sale for that $50. So I would definitely wait until Bass Pro is running a sale. As of right now, I looked this rod up on Bass Pro's website and it is on sale for $60. So that's a pretty good price as well. But I would not recommend paying full price for this rod. So overall, I'm going to give this rod an 8 out of 10 for affordability. Only if it's on sale though. If it's the full price, I would not give it that full score. Then moving on to the durability of this rod. I mean, I cannot explain how much I have thrown this pole around and how much this rod has been through. I leave it on the ground when I'm pond fishing because that's mainly what I use this rod for. I drag fish through weeds, like 2-pound fish through heavy weeds and mat. So just the fact that I haven't broken this rod yet is actually kind of a surprise considering how much I throw it around and actually abuse it. But it's not the most durable rod. It could be a little bit better as well. So overall there, I give it a 7 out of 10 for that durability category. Alright, now moving on to the appearance of this actual rod. This is probably one of the biggest complaints I have about this rod. I mean, just the color of it, to me at least. If you guys disagree with what I'm saying, please let me know down in the comments. But just the maroon reddish color of it, it just looks kind of ugly. It doesn't really match any of the reels that I have, and it just looks awkward no matter what reel I actually place on this rod itself. So overall there, I give it a 3 out of 10 because, I mean, let's just be honest guys, it kind of looks pretty ugly, at least to me. Alright, moving on from the actual appearance of this rod, I want to talk about the castability. Obviously they offer this rod in a bunch of different lengths, but I have the 7-foot one right here. It is the medium heavy fast action rod. It casts very well. I can actually get a very long cast. The tip is nice and limber, so even if I'm casting something light like a weightless Senko, I can really get it out there far, especially if I'm pond fishing and I'm not lake fishing. You know, it really matters how far I can really cast with this rod. So this rod actually casts a pretty good distance. It's not the best casting rod ever. I mean, it was $50, but overall it's not bad at all. So for the castability, I would give it a 6 out of 10 because it could be a little bit better, but it is a little bit better than, you know, an average, you know, just run-of-the-mill casting rod. Alright, now moving on to the comfort of the actual rod. It is very comfortable to hold. It features EVA foam at the butt of the rod and where you actually hold it right here at the handle. So I have no complaints with it, especially if it's raining outside or it's a little bit drizzly. I don't have a problem with it slipping out of my hand, or if I'm fighting a fish, you know, it doesn't grind against my hand like some other rods have done to me before. So overall, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for the actual comfort, because it could be more comfortable. For example, my Carbon Light 2.0, I'll leave a link to a review video I have right here, but that rod is a lot more comfortable than this one, for example, but this one's not uncomfortable at all. I would just say it's a little bit better than average, so that's why I gave it that 6 out of 10. Then the sensitivity of this rod, considering I only paid $50, it's actually very good. I mean, I have a Carbon Light 2.0, that rod is very sensitive, but it's also twice the price of this rod. So considering the price points, the sensitivity of this rod is actually very good. I have no problem feeling when a fish actually bites, especially with the skeletonized reel seat right here. I can really grab it and feel the blank and feel when the fish actually hit. So that does, in my opinion, help with the sensitivity a little bit. So overall, the sensitivity, I would give it a 6 out of 10 because it is better than an average casting rod, but it could be a little bit better as well. Then some of the unique features of this rod, it does feature Bass Pro Shops RT3 graphite and the power wall construction, which basically means that it's more durable. That's all that means. It's nothing special. And keep in mind, I do have the Bionic blade micro rod here, which basically means it has the same blank and everything as the normal one. The only difference here is it has the micro guides, which I personally like because I don't like having big giant guides. But if you guys like those larger guides, you can buy that rod as well. Now I want to give my overall score of this rod. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 because it is better than an average rod, because I do have lower end rods and this rod is better than those. But it could be a little bit better in a lot of areas, such as the appearance and the comfort of the actual pole itself. But other than that, this rod's pretty solid, especially for that $50 price range. I would recommend it, and if y'all are interested, there will be a link down below. Alright, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video for today. If you like this kind of review video, please let me know down in the comments, and by leaving a like and a subscribe. If you didn't like it, please leave a thumbs down for me so I know that you didn't like it. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all back here next time.